You're probably familiar with IDEA, the federal law that gives rights and protections to students with disabilities. The website understood.org has a section that's dedicated to explaining what IDEA is, and this might be helpful to share with parents or your staff. IDEA has requirements for schools to provide assistive technology devices and assistive technology services. So let's start at the beginning and talk about assistive technology devices. IDEA defines assistive technology devices as any item that increases, maintains, or improves the functional capabilities of students with disabilities. These items can be commercially bought off the shelf or something that is customized and created for a student. Many years ago, before schools were equipped with Wi-Fi, I worked with a student in a local district who had his own laptop with a software program that allowed him to complete ELA assignments. But it needed Wi-Fi to be able to access all of its libraries of pictures. The school had to provide Wi-Fi for that student because it was considered any item that increased the ability to complete assignments. And nowadays, students have assistive technology at their fingertips when using iPads and Chromebooks. We just need to teach them how to use it for educational purposes. Speaking of teaching students how to use assistive technology, an important requirement of IDEA is to provide AT services. And here is what IDEA means as AT services. It, of course, includes training students, staff, and parents, and assistive technology evaluations. But AT services also includes looking for, trying out, customizing, maintaining, and purchasing devices, as well as coordinating with other therapies and services that work with AT devices. There are more requirements in IDEA that pertains to assistive technology, and they will be covered in other videos. I'm going to end this video with an example of a commonly used assistive technology tool called Bookshare. This organization has created textbooks into ebooks that students can listen to. So if you have students who are struggling to read, but they really need to know the content of the textbooks, then Bookshare may be a good solution. So a teacher would just assign a book to a student. They can't assign their own books, but here are some books, of course, some ELA books, but here is an example of a textbook. And now we jump into the book. The student can change the way the text looks or the color of things. I'm just going to leave it kind of how I have it set up. But one of the first things I teach a student is go to the table of contents. And if they scroll up, that way if the teacher says, turn to page 48, then they can go to 48. And this is the same page that their peers are at. And if they click on this play button, they can listen to it being read aloud.
Geography, what air currents flow over the low latitudes.
If you're interested in more information about Bookshare, contact your friendly AT person and they can help you out. That's it for now.